I just took a DNA test. Turns out, I'm 100% not my dad's son. For as long as I can remember, my parents' marriage has been happy and stable. They were high school sweethearts, and my dad proposed to her at their senior prom, or so they say. Nowadays, they're your stereotypical old couple, just as in love as the day they married. For Thanksgiving, one of my friends bought DNA kits for our whole friend group. He's super into genealogy and family trees, and wanted to share his hobby, I guess. I just got my results back, and my biological father was found, except he's not the man who I grew up calling my dad. He's some rondo from New Jersey. He hasn't reached out to me, and I have no intention of reaching out to him. I have to admit, he does look like me, but he doesn't look like my sister at all. That means that either my sister is my dad's real daughter, or that my mom cheated multiple times. I do know that my dad's family has a history of fertility issues, and that his identical twin brother can't have kids at all. I don't want to blow up my parents' lives, and regardless of my DNA, my dad is still my dad. He raised me and loved me like his own, and that's all that matters to me. But there's a voice in the back of my mind telling me to tell my dad deserves to know that his wife cheated and that he raised another man's child. But then, will he ever look at me the same? What if he disowns me out of rage? And what about my mom? She lives off his pension and home business, but she's a cheater, so maybe I shouldn't consider her feelings. I don't know. I had to tell someone, so I figured Reddit might be a good place. I'm going to think about what I should do for a while before taking any drastic action. I have the power to destroy my parents' lives, and I don't take that lightly. Two girls rolled their eyes at me at a restaurant while I was only trying to be nice. Fine. Keep waiting. Then, I was having lunch at this restaurant last Sunday with my friend. All the other tables were occupied. Two girls appeared, but since it was packed and there were no empty tables, nor vacant seat, they just stood there awkwardly looking around waiting for some people to get up and leave. I told them we're almost finished so they could have our table after we left, but instead of being thankful, they just threw me a dirty look and rolled their eyes as if I were trying to flirt with them. My face went red and I didn't know what to say. I was just trying to be nice. It wasn't as if I was trying to initiate a small talk with them or something. Then my embarrassment turned to anger. The least they could do is just nod their heads. Then I heard one of them said to the other maybe they should just go to another restaurant. And her friend said no, because it was the only Chinese restaurant in the vicinity of their place. And also because the guy she pointed at me with her lips in a not so subtle way was almost done. Fine. I raised my hand and called one of the waiters and told her we would like to have more drinks, which she brought out a few minutes later. My friend was trying so hard to stifle his laughter, I swear he broke a rib or two. While we very slowly ate the rest of our meal, the rude girls left quickly soon after.